Teaching English as a foreign language, TEFL, is a challenging yet rewarding profession. One of the frequently asked questions among TEFL aspirants is whether they need to speak their students' mother tongue or not. While the standard response is that it is unnecessary, knowing the mother tongue shows respect and commitment to living and teaching in their country. However, in class, speaking the student's language is not necessary and is impossible in a mixed nationality class. But, for higher levels, when teaching specific words, knowing the word in the student's language can be helpful. Understanding grammar is a significant aspect of being an effective TEFL teacher. For native speakers, knowing the grammar of English is innate. However, understanding it as a foreign language is a different challenge. To teach it to non-native speakers, teachers need to know about the most characteristic systems, classes, and how they pose problems for foreign learners. There are many grammar descriptions, and one may be better than the other in some areas. Still, the teacher must know the grammar and be able to explain and give examples on request. In TEFL, there are different grammatical approaches that teachers use. The grammar translation method is an old-fashioned way of teaching foreign languages that mainly focuses on the grammar of words. It involves translating parts of a text, which is not helpful in acquiring fluency in speaking, listening, or writing the language. The structural approach is a more modern way of teaching that focuses on the grammatical structure. Teachers place the grammatical elements in a practical order for teaching purposes and teach, practice, and drill them. Although it works well for teaching beginners, it can become repetitive and boring when used alone. However, command of grammatical structure is essential to achieve meaningful communication in English for speakers of other languages. ESOL. Good teachers and materials writers include situational practice, always checking the student's understanding of what he is repeating, instead of using mindless drills. As TEFL teachers, knowing the theory of grammatical approaches is not necessary, except for the last sentence of each paragraph, which emphasizes the importance of facilitating communication. The goal is not to teach declensions and verb lists, but to teach non-native speakers of English to communicate effectively with native and non-native speakers of English. Students want to communicate in good English, and it is the teacher's job to help them achieve this. Effective communication in correct English is the desired outcome, and students do not want to be laughed at or have to resort to paralinguistics or pointing and miming. In conclusion, knowing the student's mother tongue, understanding grammar, and using grammatical approaches are essential in teaching English as a foreign language, TEFL. The mother tongue shows respect and commitment to living and teaching in their country, while understanding grammar and using grammatical approaches are necessary to achieve meaningful communication in ESOL. As TEFL teachers, the goal is to facilitate communication, and it is our job to help non-native speakers of English communicate effectively in correct English.